Welcome to part 2. It's time to sing some melodies. It's time to sing some melodies. Yeah. All right, so we're going to first go through a exercise on page 261 of your manual that just sort of runs through all of the chromatic passing tones in the major mode. So here's your key, C major. Let's sing together. Here's your beat. So 1, 2, singing together. Do, re, do, di, re, mi, re, mi, fa, mi, fa, so, fi, so, si, la, ti, ti, do, ti, do, ti, ti, la, te, la, so, le, so, fa, so, se, fa, mi, re, do, ra, do. Good. Now I'm just going to give you accompaniment, and you're going to just sing on your own. Take a second, pause the video to make sure that you know what all of the chromatic solfege are. I'll give you 4 beats, and then you come in singing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, whoops. Sorry, that last one was... Of course. I think you should now pause the video and try to sing it without accompaniment. Not necessarily starting on C. You might take out your melodica and play some other random note and try this starting there. Now, to make this a little more complicated and to get us more used to using these chromatic solfege, I want to sing this as if it were in F. So we're looking at the same notes, we're still looking at C, but I want us to interpret them in the key of F. It would start on so. So we're... So now this is our tonic, and so we would start with so, la, so, si, la, like that. Alright? So let's try that. I'm not going to sing along with you. I want you to figure out the solfege on your own and sing along with me playing. I'll pop in now and again just to, orient you, but try to sing this with F major solfege while I play along, alright? So does that make sense? That C now, you're not transposing it, you're just like interpreting that C as a C in F major. So that C is going to be so, and then it's going to go up to a D, which is going to be La, because we're in F major now. You're pretending like this melody is in F major now. And importantly, that B natural is going to be Fi. So you're going to go so, Fi when you have the C and the B natural in this line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do, ti, do. Di, re. re, mi, re, ra, do. Now I want you to try this in G on your own. So here's C. I want you to try to situate that in your head in the key of G. So this is Fa. Try to walk it down to Do. So here's your tonally orienting dominant seventh. With that C is Fa. All right, now pause the video and try and go through this on your own. It'll be a little weird because that F is going to be te and not T. But try this. Try this. If you need help, play it a little bit on your melodica before you go through it again. But pause the video and try this in G. All right, we ended our last example on a C, and it was the seventh of our dominant seventh, so it was a Fa, Fa. But now we're going to the key of F, and so that C is now So. Let's walk it down to Do. So, Fa, Mi, Re, Do. We're starting on Mi. Now, let's sing through this. I want the first time through for us to skip the chromatic passing tones and just sing the diatonic notes. So we'll rest when we come to that B natural, and we'll rest when we come to that C sharp. So let's take this at a nice andante. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Mi, Fa, So, Do, Do, Mi, Fa, So. La, la, So. Good, okay. Now let's try it with the chromatic passing tones. I'm not going to sing this time. You try to sing with the chromatic passing tones. 3, 4. Rest. Sing on your own, sing on your own, sing on your own. Oh, Jenny, there's a reflection in there. Jenny. All right, try that a few times if you need to, but here is it with accompaniment to check yourself. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, now let's do the same thing for this one. Although this first time through, I'm just going to get you situated in the key and let you try singing it by yourself first. But we ended on a C, and it was So before. It was So, Fa, Mi, Re, Do. And now it's going to be T. So where's Do? If this is T, this is Do. And so we hear underneath this T, we hear that context T, Do. I'm going to give you 3 counts to come in. And I'm going to give you just a light accompaniment. And so you're seeing the whole thing, chromatic passing tones and all. So 1, 2, and 3. Sing on your own, sing on your own. All right, and here I am playing the melody to check yourself. 1, 2, 3. Now we've got this little ditty that most of us know and love. So first, let's sing through it at the pitch that it's written at. So it's written for horn and F, which means it's going to be transposed. But let's initially sing through it as written. And let's do it just on solfege, on scale degrees. I'm going to give you some light accompaniment underneath it, but I'm not going to sing along because you know the song so well. 1, 2, 1. Good. Now, one thing that I'd like you to do for the TAs is take that, for your appointments, is take that and sing it using letter names at pitch. So if it's horn and F, that means we're going to be transposing it by question mark. So if it C's a C, it comes out the name of the instrument, horn and F. If it C's a C, it comes out an F. So that means that it's coming out a fifth down, or fourth up. So that means that A flat is going to become a D flat, so you would start singing it D, G, so D, G, G, A, B, right? So that's how you'll do this. So prepare that for your appointment. You said I.
Piano.
And then the other thing that I want you to play around with for your appointment is to chromaticize this. I want us to change this into a chromatic melody. So where I've put yellow highlights, I want you to change the scale degree. So instead of singing, that first line is going to become so do re mi fa so fa mi re di. Okay, I want you to prepare that, changing the regular notes into a somewhat chromaticized version of this melody, and then sing that during your appointments. You can rewind and use my original accompaniment for our initial sing through if you'd like to have some piano accompaniment for your singing of these chromatic notes.